expert. Zahid's going to show us how they did it, what worked, and the exact steps they took. Just real numbers and strategies. So if you're working full time and dreaming about starting your own store, this one's for you. So if you would, Zahid, go ahead and share your screen so we can take a look at that store.
Thanks, Ashley, for having me. So, hello everyone. Today I am going to show you one of our successful stores. Another very good success story. We built up this store together with someone who is working 9 to 5. I will be sharing live numbers here, showing you some of our results, explaining what we have done for these stores, and then some of our key learnings as well. So you can see here, this store, I am filtering the data from last 365 days. So we have gross sales 267,000 pounds, which is approximately 370,000 US dollars. And we have approximately 5,000 orders fulfilled for this specific store. So you can see here also the average order value, which is 45 pounds approximately. All the sales channels here, how much they are making from each sales channel, their conversion rate, which is 2.48%. We can see here an increase of approximately 657% as compared to the previous year. So normally the conversion rate for Shopify stores is between 1 and 1.5%. I consider this as a good conversion rate, considering the niche they are in. We have more than 140,000 store visits for this particular store. The markets they are selling in, they are based in the UK. So we have big cities here for sure, London, Manchester as well. You can see here the traffic in terms of increase coming from different cities as well. So here is an interesting part. For example, you can see the Facebook traffic brought a lot of sales, 3,300% increase in the last 12 months. Then we have an increase of 2,800% in Instagram traffic in the last 12 months. All very good numbers, looking really, really good. And we are very excited about this too.
Yeah, these numbers are crazy. What's the niche of the store?
Yeah, so for this specific store, we have two niches. We sell environmental friendly products, and on top of this, we have personal care products. The reason why we have very good numbers, because both niches are really, really good. The products that are selling in these both niches, they are, like very unique products. Of course, they are not the products that everyone sells. We spend a lot of time, investment and money as well in finding these products, and then um, like perfecting the Facebook and Instagram ads, and the results are in front of you.
Exactly, yeah. So, what kind of budget did they start with as well?
So this is a very interesting question. I often get asked this question. So in terms of budget, I remember when they started, it was 1,000 per month in terms of ad spend. And once we started getting sales, we strategically increased that budget. And our 100% focus was that we make enough profit from the sales so that we can make the ads money back, and also invest some part of their sales back into ads. So now the budget is a couple of thousands every month, but we started very small and we increased the budget very strategically. And now all the campaigns are profitable on Facebook and Instagram.
Wow, okay, great. I think a lot of business owners that are just starting out are really curious about the ads thing. So it's good to know it's doable if someone's not ready to throw, a bunch of money at ads from day one. So I'm glad we touched on that. We do have a couple questions coming in, if you don't mind answering them, Zahid.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. The first question is, how many products did this store sell?
So we started with 10 niche products, and moving forward, we added up more. So now this store sells between 40 and 50 products based, like how much conversion we are getting. which products we want to push, but we are always in this range 40 to 50 different products. Sometimes people think that having a bigger number of products is a key to success. It's not actually. So rather, the focus should be finding out niche products, finding out what actually can sell, finding out what is like trending. So this should be the way to go if you want to build a successful online store.
Right. And how often should you kind of optimize those products?
So if you are getting stable sales, I suggest that you should stick with products. As long as you get stable sales, there is no need to switch ads on those products. But if you are not getting sales, there is no it doesn't make sense to invest further into ads. After 4 to 6 weeks, if your products are not successful, you are not making any sales, it is time to change your product. It is time to maybe change your niche or find new products, find new niches, work with new suppliers. So in summary, if the products are successful, keep scaling them up, and then on top of this you can add more products. If your products are not successful, then change them after 4 to 6 weeks of running ads.
Good to know. Okay. Another person asked, was it all drop shipping?
It is 100% drop shipping.
Okay, great.
It
And then,
is 100% drop shipping.
I'm sorry, did you want to explain that further?
Yeah, so drop shipping is, for example, you don't need to buy inventory. So that means you integrate products from drop shipping suppliers. You integrate directly into your store. After you get an order, you ship that order from supplier to the end customer, right? So the end customer is gonna pay you first, then you ship the product from supplier to the end customer, and you make money in between. So this is called drop shipping. There is another model which is called private label, where you produce all the inventory with your brand name, you import everything into a warehouse, and then you sell. So drop shipping is less risky because if you're not successful, you don't have any inventory lying in your warehouse. On the other side, if you have a lot of inventory, like 5,000, 10,000 units of a product in stock, it doesn't sell, you lose your investment. So that is why we always suggest get started with drop shipping, gradually move towards private label. So private label is the king of e-commerce for sure, but you need to keep your risk as low as possible in the start because you are new to business, right? So get started with drop shipping and then move to private label.
Absolutely. I love that. That's good advice. And I'll just take one last one. How much time did the owner spend per week actually working on his or her store?
So for this particular store, the owner does not spend much time because we manage A to Z in terms of running ads. We manage A to Z in terms of running, in terms of shipping orders. So most of the things are managed by us. So on average, I think somewhere between 1 to 2 hours if there are strategy calls, if we need to add more products or if we need to change something and we need approvals from the owner of the store. Um, the owner is having a full-time job as well, very busy, and this is kind of like a side gig, but it's making good amount of money. So $370,000 in sales in 12 months, which is a nice amount of money.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Thanks for breaking all that down. Yeah, 300K from a side hustle is no joke. And the fact that it's all actually doable, with your starting amount of money just makes it a lot more exciting. So if you're working a 9 to 5 and want to build something on the side, this is literal proof that it works. And of course, if you want us to break down your store next or want access to the free checklist Zahid uses to help stores scale, drop side hustle in the comments or just DM us.
Thanks, Ashley, for having me and doing this session. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Zahid. And make sure to follow along for the next live stream. We're going to break down another store that hit 6 figures without using paid ads at all. So, again, Zahid, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you here next time.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. Take care. Bye bye.
See ya.